The exits are equipped with evacuation provisions, which will be operated by the crew if needed. A life jacket is located either under your seat or under the center armrest for our business class guests. If required, remove it from its pack, slip it over your head, bring the tapes around your waist, and clip the buckle together. Pull this tape to tighten. There are 2 red tags for inflating the jacket. Pull both tags as you exit the aircraft. There are mouthpieces for extra inflation, and the jacket has a light and a whistle for attracting attention. There is an oxygen mask in the unit above your head. If it is needed, it will down automatically from above. Pull mask out.
Make copy to lay down, run.
Remain in your seat, stay calm, and breathe normally. Pull the elastic tape over your head and adjust it to hold the mask in place. Please ensure that your mask is on because others may need your help. There are also oxygen masks for the longer required. Smoking is not permitted on board. This includes
Roger, back brake is on. Confirming ground equipment is clear. GU cleared to disconnect, thank you for your help. See you on the right hand side, knock out.
After start checklist, anti-ice. ECAM status, pitch trim.
27.1%.
And rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Okay, thank you.
Wheel on the right.
Checked. Flight control check, yeah, no, I'll perform it here.
Sure. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left, full right, neutral.
Okay, rudders.
Full left, full right, neutral.
Check.
Control check complete.
Okay, checked. And looks like the breeze then we can request taxi.
Okay.
Camera is ready.
Thank you.
Holding point Alpha.
Holding point Alpha, right, clear.
Check, taxi light on, your external lights from here on out.
Sure.
After here, all clear, right?
Right, clear.
Check, releasing back brake. Brakes check.
Pressure 0.
check taxi holding point Alpha, and we're still cleared on a Vicky 1 departure. Climb maintain 10,000, 10 blue, squawking 2000.
Checks.
Very cleared line up.
AFM, right clear.
Check, okay, head on left.
1 minute to go and the before takeoff checklist available.
Go ahead to the line.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2. Flex temp.
V1137, VR139, V2144, Flex 74.
V1 137, VR 139, V2 144, Flex 74. ADC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
And down to the line.
Go ahead.
Below the line, takeoff runway.
Runway 20 Alpha confirmed.
20 Alpha confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
And TGAS.
TARA.
Engine start selector.
Normal.
PAX.
On.
And before takeoff check is complete, right clear.
Checks.
5 minutes.
Let's check.
Ready, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Check. Clear takeoff.
Affirm.
Sounds.
All lights are on. Checklist complete.
Takeoff. And Flex 74. SRS Nev. Auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. Knots.
Check.
V1.
Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Nav.
Check.
Autopilot 1. AP1.
Check.
Leave it fine. Thrust decline 2, climb auto thrust.
Check.
Flap 0.
Speed check. Flap 0.
440 Alt Blue, flight level 250.
Checked.
Manage speed.
Check.
After takeoff, climb checklist to the line.
After takeoff, climb checklist. Landing gear. Up. Flaps.
Retracted.
Backs.
On.
And down to the line.
Thank you. Cruise 400 Blue.
Check.
So 5 minutes, yeah.
TFM.
Check.
Signs, Captain?
Maybe we just keep it on for a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah. And you can keep the secondary.
Keep the secondary.
Yeah.
Red navs.
You can clear the red navs.
Alright. Anything in the fix? Checks. Okay. Captain, so we climbing 400, optimum is 405, back max 415.
Okay, check.
Transition altitude.
Okay, set standard.
Standard set passing flight level 111. Now.
Check. Below the line.
Below the line, below left.
Standard set.
After take, standard set after takeoff climb check is complete.
Okay, thank you.
Logging in.
Okay, sure.
1.
Okay, everyone, welcome to Fiji Airways flight FJ935, and we're currently on our way to Melbourne from Nadi. My name is Selai, and I'm the captain on this flight. We just took off out of Nadi, runway 20, and we're currently level at 40,000 feet. Melbourne, we're expecting fine weather, some southerly winds, and expecting runway 16 for our arrival into Melbourne. I've got 4 hours remaining flight, and so our flight route today takes us just south of New Mere, northwest of the Howe Island, and then we approach the east coast of Australia. Basically, I've been in Brisbane, overhead Canberra, overhead Sydney, and then finally arriving into Melbourne. So Fiji is ideally positioned as a hub. At the moment we've got a lot of traffic coming through Australia, and they've virtually used Fiji as a hub to move on to the US. So at the moment we've got people coming through from Sydney, Brisbane, onto Fiji, and then they transit across to San Francisco, Los Angeles, and very soon Vancouver. Right, so here we have our flight instruments. We've got our primary flight display basically telling us that we're maintaining our pitch, and also our lateral tracking that's coming off our navigation display. We've got our speed, maintaining 4,000 feet. We've also got our ND, or navigational display, that I was mentioning, having us basically displays our track, and how we're going along our route as our flight progresses. Also paints weather. At the moment we've got fine weather. As you can see, there's nothing painting. If we were to get weather, we'd deviate accordingly. Moving across, we've got our engine flight instruments, or engine warning display as we call them. Basically it's just telling us the health of the engine at the moment. As you can see, we've got our fuel flow here, also our thrust settings, and then we've got a little bit of information that's portrayed here. At the moment it's the temperature in the cabin, and you've got basically got other information that you'd like to pick up as I'm doing here, progressing through the systems. We've got our computers, or FMSs, as us pilots like to call it, and it has to do with flight information. So at the moment it's saying that we've got 1,410 miles to run till Melbourne, and we'll be landing about 20 minutes after midday. So I've got my FMS here, I've got Elise's FMS, and of course a third FMS here. So generally that's the cockpit layout. So here we have the engine parameters. We've got as I mentioned, we've got fuel usage here. So fuel used, the oil quantity, oil pressure, and also engine oil temperature. We've also got other information if we wanted to have a look at. So there's temperature in the atmosphere. So as you can see, we've got ISA -1, and got saturated air temperature of -58 outside. I've got gross weight of 165.5 tons, and also our trim position. Okay, so here we have the landing gear lever. It controls the landing gear. Also, our auto brake selections are there, and got our thrust levers, fuel switches, engine master 1, master 2. Moving on to the flap position. Normally when we select flaps, you should get an indication, and that basically go according to what it indicates rather than the flap position indicator. So that's actual flap position. We also have the spoilers. If you're a Boeing pilot like me, moving across speed brakes. And we've got the ignition, engine ignition start switch. So a little bit of a brief history about myself. I first started flying in flying school, and that was in Brisbane, Australia. Came out of flying school, went straight into FEG Limited, and FEG Limited, I was first officer on the Hub and Whitehall aircraft, and then progressed on to be a captain on that. I was basically also met my best friend and husband, who flies as well. He also flies the Fiji Airways, and he's a A350 captain. So yes, I guess you could say love was literally in the air. After FEG Limited, I moved on to Fiji Airways Limited, joining as a second officer on the Boeing 767-300 aircraft. That was really enjoyable. We'd fly to Japan, and the route structure on that was quite interesting. So it was my first taste of long-haul flying, so I quite enjoyed that. After some years in that, I moved across to the Boeing 737. We flew the next generation version, and that was a little bit different. It was short to medium haul flying, and so the route structure was a bit different, but it was interesting because we were flying to the regional ports, so I got to see other Pacific Island ports, and then also more of Australia, and flying as far north as Honolulu. After some years there, I moved on to the A330, which I'm a captain on now. The A330 has a lot of interesting ports. I find Singapore the most interesting. Quite like enjoying the sights there, and everything it has to offer, especially the food. Shopping-wise, though, I quite like the American ports. Yeah, that tends to be a very enjoyable trip because of the shopping.
My name is Ratu Elisa Wangadewawalangi. I'm from Rakiale, Kandavu. Just to tell a bit of myself, I did my flying school I learned how to fly in Perth initially, Western Australia. I stayed there for about a year and 2 months. Got my commercial license from there, and then I came over to Fiji, did my conversion and a multi-engine instrument rating, and completed all that in Fiji Wheeler Pacific Flying School. Started off with, I flew domestically for about 6 years. Flew the Islander, Britain Oman Islander, and then moved up to the ATR and flew ATR 42 and 72 500 and the 600 series. And then was fortunate enough to join Fiji Airways back in 2015. So I've been in the company now for 7 years. I joined in as a 737 first officer, and then 2018 moved up to the Airbus 330, and then on to the Airbus A350. Also in Fiji Airways was where I met my wife, and we've got 3 boys, 3 lovely sons together. Right now we are flying down to Melbourne, FJ 935. The flight time is 5 hours and 10 minutes. However, we've got about 3 hours to go. Weather's pretty nice and clear out here, and I'll just share with you a bit of the differences about the 330 and the 350s. The screens are a bit different, as you can see. Over here, I would say we've still got the pitch stream, which is mechanically connected to the horizontal stabilizer. On the 350, it's more electronic. And I'd say the hydraulic systems is also a big difference. Over here we've got the blue, yellow and the green systems, as you can see, and the 350 is only green and yellow. Fuel system, I guess, would be a big difference as well. On 330 here we got the trim tank. As you can see, we got a bit of fuel there, which is about 3.8 tons. However, on the 350 we've only got the wing tanks and the center tanks, or the belly. Otherwise, so like Captain mentioned, stay tuned, and we'll see you in Melbourne.
Hi, Just Plains. Hello and welcome to Fiji Airways. Hi, my name is Ranil. Currently a second officer on the Airbus fleet. So I'm a second officer on both of the Airbus A330, including the Airbus A350 as well. Key responsibility as a second officer is basically we are part of the crew. Key responsibilities is relieving the crew when should they need to rest. Apart from that, we are basically part of the flight crew. We are up in the flight deck for takeoff and landings. We should be and are well versed with the company procedures and policies as well. A little bit about myself. I've been a second officer with Fiji Airways for over 4.5 years. Coming up this time, my total flying career is been flying for just under 10 years now. Been flew domestic prior to joining Fiji Airways. Was a captain on the Britain Norman Islander.
Conditions changed.
Just idle check.
Check.
Okay, set Q&A. Sorry, transition 021. So 022 now? Okay, you want to fly a Yano? I'll just give you a quick rundown. Okay.
I have control.
Okay, I have control.
10,000. Alright, 16, and Captain, we have GPS memory.
Okay, checked. And we are LSLS.
Okay.
Checked. Approach checklist again.
Approach checklist briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On auto.
BRF.
1022 set.
1022 set minimum.
Barrow 640 set.
Barrow 640 set.
Stop. Okay, 5,000. Thrust idle descent and alt blue 5,000.
Check. And minimum.
640. Barrow 640 set.
Barrow 640 set. Engine start selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Naka.
Cabin is ready.
Naka.
Heading 020, track just.
Okay, Yano, standing by, engine into set.
Roger.
Thrust descent.
Check.
Send with a star 4,000. Alt blue 4,000.
Check.
Approach. Second autopilot.
Check.
Alright, thrust idle, Cap 3 dual. GS lock blue, AP1 2.
Checked. Red also live.
Checked. Just activate up. Flaps 1.
And speed.
It's coming up anywhere.
Right.
Alt star. Speed.
Checks. Flap 1.
Checks.
The decel point is coming up.
Okay. Check. Out.
Check. Railway 120.
Flaps 2.
Speed
Lock
check.
star.
Check. Flap 2.
Checks. Speed. Full speed. 170 knots.
Check.
And just start to Actually, it should be okay. It's right there.
Okay, localize alive. Glad slopes alive.
Checked. Lock.
Check.
Get down.
Get down.
160 on the front, heading 160, Charlie over from my 160 away.
Manage speed.
Check.
Flaps 3.
Speed check. Flap 3. GS style.
Check. Just missed approach altitude set. And it is 4,000, eh?
Affirm.
Check. Flaps full.
Speed check.
160 on runway 1.
Flap full.
Checked. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Cabin crew.
Advise.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
And checked. Okay, Yano, if you could just add 2 knots to our VIA.
Sure. I got Ocmal 2240.
Okay, check.
1 feet above.
Checked.
130 VIA.
Check. And landing checklist complete. And just the engine NTS
1,000.
come up. What?
Stable.
Check. Engine NTS to come off.
Hey.
Oh, it's off. Eh?
Second.
Wind 1, 90 degrees on the rocks, runway 160, Joy.
There's no rain, Captain. Still coming in. Still got about 9 degrees.
Okay. I thought we hadn't turned it off from now.
169, contact path south.
Stable.
Continue.
Checked. And we've got 11 degrees now, Captain.
Thank you.
Has not detected.
Check. Engine ATIs.
Engine ATIs on.
Thanks very much. Land.
Check.
100 above.
Check. Cat 3 single.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue.
Check.
Swap noted.
Check.
7, 60, 50, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Spoilers. Reverse screen. Diesel. Next one is Golf. 70 knots.
on.
Affirm.
Fiji North City Call, contact ground 121, decimal 17.
Okay, so this is Victor, all the way through, eh?
All the way through, and then Alpha on the left.
Check.
And then the uniform should be the next right.
Okay.
Right clear.
Fiji North City Call, swinging 1, I-30, office runway 16,
above. Minimum. 70, 60, 50, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Well, let's wait yourself.
Check. Okay, left. After landing checklist.
Sure. After landing checklist, flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarm.
APU.
Is started.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Thank you. Delta 12, eh?
AFM.
Right.
So right here, that guy should, we should be able to fit in there. I think it comes in like that,
Right.
Right, clear.
Okay. This is the line here.
Checks 330 green light there.
Affirm.
Okay, right, clear.
Check.
Nadi, taxi, Golf Offshore. Golf Offshore.
Taxi light, ma'am.
Yes, please. Taxi light off.
Slide off.
A330. Oops. Ah.
Office 1593, continue Golf Victor, Honey Point. Echo, runway 16.
Okay, APU bleed on, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. You bleed on.
Check.
This one, yeah, first.
C1037, taxi uniform, Victor, Honey Point, Echo, runway 16.
Message record.
25 on blocks.
Ground to Cockpit.
Hello sir, on block set 25, she's a good ship, confirm chocks in place.
Chocks in place, brakes released. Thank you.
Releasing brakes, thank you. And parking checklist.
Parking checklist, APU bleed.
On,
Engines.
off.
Ground to Cockpit.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Got strobe auto nav logo 1. Off. Park brake is on, chocks are on and park brake is off.
The parking check is complete.
Thank you.
Ground to Cockpit.
Yes, go ahead.
Just repeat the off blocks, please. On blocks.
On blocks at 25, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.